topic, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Tuhin Banik. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Banik.
So good morning, everyone. So today I'm going to speak about I'll just straight dive into the topic of some DIY examples of what we can really do in 2025 to make sure that the campaign survives and we can pretty much get the most out of it. Now the thing is that what exactly is hyperintelligence? Now this is a name me and my research team have given because AI has been mainstream since last couple of years after ChatGPT, and we kind of felt that there are a lot of branches in the AI, like the semantics, the information retrieval, the natural language processing, LLMs. So it's kind of it was kind of quite messy. Like if you really want to optimize certain campaigns, and we felt like there should be a bucket of an holistic technology that can take a campaign to a next new level, and this is where we found the demand of hyperintelligence. Now, today we'll be going to speak about a particular campaign that we have worked in recent. So the campaign is known as Incrediware, and it's an US-based campaign that sells knee sleeves. So the primary objective was to generate a lot of traffic, the revenue from the paid landscape platform, and also to make sure that the search ecosystem was quietly developed as well. So the initial challenge. So the first challenge that we have seen is that like 80 percentage of the traffic was from the paid search, and uh, that was really not leading us to anywhere because the CPC values were quite higher, and the revenue, the ROI that we were getting from investing a certain budget was not really justified. And apart from that, did have seen that people are now more privacy savvy, and people are using a lot of ad blockers or JavaScript barriers to just so that they are not stuffed with a lot of ads, and a lot of sponsor ads were not even being shown. So, so what we have done was like quite simple. So we have undergone some of the steps of process, like understanding the how the crawling used to take place, like if the campaign was really being searched, like really being taken by the considerable search engines or not. We then chosen certain words, or you can rather say certain keyframes where we did focus that, and we did understood that they would be having a trend in the future to pick up on the organic traffic. And yes, we just understood the overall user intent and the psychology as well. So we derived the three intent architecture: the content type, the content, the format, and the content angle. So I'll quickly show you what I mean by that. So the first thing is the content type, where we have segregated the content into four segments, like the blog posts, the product pages, the category pages, and the landing page. So here are certain examples that you can see on the right hand side, because I think content type is really important to really differentiate between what you really want to establish for you and users, and how you really want to map the sentiment analysis of your end user. Because if your users are from a commercial background, and if you are showing them some knowledge base, then that would not click the proper click-through rate. So we designed the content type based on the blog posts, the product pages, the categories, and yes, the landing pages. Now moving on to the content format. So we then further segregated that down to how to guide step-by-step tutorials, list post, opinions, reviews, comparisons, because I think uh, this can really this can really give a like more better frame towards the end users to more understand the clarity of what is being done behind the scene and what they can get the most out of it. Once again, on the right hand side, there are a few examples that we have done to simplify the thing. lastly, moving down to the content angle. So as you can see, multiple key phrases or search queries have different intents or the meanings, like compression leggings or compression garments. Now, this too, even though like if you ask as a layman person, like this can resonate similar meaning, but however, uh, leggings and garments can sometimes be treated as different keywords, and they have different search volumes. They can have different like sentiment analysis. They can have different end users. People from some certain parts of the planet can search leggings or garments. And once again, from the right hand side, we have like this is just an example out of several thousands. And angle, like sometimes a synonym keywords can have multiple variations of user interpretation. So what it did was quite simple. I think you guys can take a snapshot of the same. So we have uh, reinvented on how the semantic content typology can be established. Like for the product pages, we have infused structured data, or you can say the schema markup language to make search engines aware of what the context of the landing page is all about. Coming down to the blog post, we used a lot of NLPs to make sure that the content is rich in terms of significant weights of the keyword. Moving down to the category, we adjusted a lot of topical relevance to make sure that none of the categories are intertwined with each other and they serve the proper relevance towards the end user. Lastly, the landing page we did a lot of A/B testing to make sure that essential click-through rates or essential trigger points are established in a proper format. Then moving down to the US signals, once again for the how-to guides, yes, we designed in a such a way so that the dwell time is highest. Now, dwell time stands for the most time the user was engaged on that particular campaign, and that's one of the better way to even understand how the peoples were interacting with your campaign. Listicles, once again, it does give a good amount of click-through rate. Embedded videos, yes, 2.4x the retention. Reviews comparison, it does give the best top and the bottom of the funnel transition. So the outcome was quite simple. Uh, we also further went through and checked the people also asked segment, because we do believe that like the people also ask segment can have variety of phrases which is trending on real time. So we used a lot of codes. The code is unfortunately not here on the presentation, just to save the time. So we use like as you can see, if this is working. So as you can see, like I have just put in a keyword of effective knee sleeves. It's just a dashboard, and we have got several of the Q&As or question and answers. So we have infused the entire thing on this particular landing page and infused with all of this key phrases, question and answers, just so as to make sure that the content serves as the best possible uh, format to the end user. Uh, we then calculated the bag of words. Now, bag of words is a concept on the NLP, which is a part of the AI that actually shows the highest weighted keywords on the entire corpus on an international level. So once again, we have entered the landing page. We have entered certain comparators. Uh, we did enter up to 10. Here I'm showing up to 3. We got the highest number of like you can say key phrases that were ranked on the global basis, and we then infused the same on the landing page as well. So then we have measured the cosine similarity. Now, cosine similarity means like how much relevant signal your campaign is having, and it's a free it's a free on the go to use NLP. Just head over to patents.google.com and you can just search cosine similarity. So you'd get the code frame. You can use ChatGPT to just calculate your score versus your competitor scores. And we did the similar thing. So we just used our landing page, our keywords, and we have taken a mean average of all the competitors, and we did more A/B testing. We ran some machine learning algorithms to generate how well we can frame, and then so this was the result. So For effective knee sleeves, we were on the first page as Incrediware, and it was subdivided on the pages as the world's most effective knee sleeves. And it was having near about 14600 of the traffic per month. It even outbeated Amazon as well from the United States. As a result of which, from the competitor landscape, so we were having near about 13,000, like 41,000 traffic for a month, and near about 13,000 of the common keywords from the competitors, outranking the entire cluster. And but we did not end here. So what then we have understood was like uh, the evolution of AI was actually a problem, because lot of competitors were using more and more number of AI algorithms to generate a lot of contents, and these days we have reached to a saturation level. Like uh, the thing was like people are taking the advantage of chat GPTs to generate contents. People are taking the advantage of lot of AI tools to generate a lot of contents, and what we have seen is like campaigns are losing out on relevance, campaigns are losing out on the real-time significance, and it's really losing out a lot on the topical authority as well. So we then came out with the concept like if we deploy the large language model on real-time basis, and if we really can outsmart the algorithm by infusing some real-time data insights and all, and that can really make the content more unique. So having said that thing, so we have refurbished the contents based on several factors to make sure that the contents not only survives, but it really provides some meaningful insights towards the end user. And yes, we have drawn an ecosystem where arms, like this is one of the keywords, arm sleeves or compression knee sleeves, and these are sub keywords as compression leggings, sleeve leggings, elbow sleeves, socks to leggings, wrist wrap, body sleeves. And we have seen that like by just building an ecosystem of relevant keywords, we can really make it to the top. And in further to that, we did some more technical optimization on the feature snippet, the product snippets, the carousels, image ranking, and all. And so, so based on like currently we are facing a challenge that like search engines or social medias does not understand a lot of the images well. We need to be dependent on the old school techniques of using the alt tags or the image alt tags. And but the thing is that things have changed a lot. We now have several algorithms like the Arab boost algorithms or silent styling, where uh, like search engines or social medias, or even we can like put a proper structured markup language on the images to make sure that what the image is all about, just like how DALI or ChatGPT 4 or 4 plus is working. So we have established a lot of the featured snippets, and as you can see the over the history, like we have sorry so over the history, like we have like increased on the feature snippet, and we have obtained a lot of the things such as the knowledge panel, things to know, local pack, feature snippet, site links, AI overview, image pack, and people also asked. Yes, like we need to make sure that the site was technically sound. So we did make sure that the site was free of any of the mobile issues, because these days people does not really use desktop much. So we are all smartphone freak, and people are using smartphone these days to consume most of the content out there on the internet. So we made sure that the page is usable on the phone. And here I'm just giving the domain, but we literally checked all the pages out there. And sorry and we did some smart internal linking, because we use certain heat maps to understand like which areas the users are most interested, and which areas we need to optimize more. We add some more CTS zones. We made some more conversational accelerators. uh, we worked on this much amount of the things like so that this appears on the search network, such as the feature snippet, the reviews, the instant answers, the image carousels, the knowledge graph, and so on. So in the end, what we have done is like we have I'll just show you. So we have established the proper WE80 algorithms, where we establish the expertise, authority, trust, and experience, and we have boosted the domain rankings. We have built internal algorithms to make sure that they are quite similar and they are establishing a proper relationship. And so moving down to the end, so in just a month we have seen in just in US, so even though the campaign was targeting, it's a recent date, the campaign was targeting more than 17 countries worldwide. But speaking about the US, since I do handle the US marketplace, we have seen just more than 19 percentage growth in just less than 25 days, with an average sale value of, you can see like the organic search, with near about $200,000 in a month, with an overall funnel of near about $2 million. So like what I'm trying to establish by this keynote session is that like the world is changing, uh, the search landscapes are changing, because people are taking the help of a lot of AI algorithms. Like everyone in this room, I believe that AI is the mainstream nowadays. It's not like 6 years back when AI was some sophisticated name, but everyone uses DeepSeek or ChatGPT or multiple AI tools. So the problem that the humanity is facing is that AI have reached a certain saturation level where we need to really rethink on the strategies, rethink on a lot of areas, whether it be the technical front, like forefront, or whether it be the some certain next level of the AI. But what I really believe is that uh, just by depending on the AI can give you the layman outcomes, and that cannot really give the real-time definition. So if we infuse into a lot of characteristics such as optimizing for the large language model, understanding the user behavior, training on on the real-time data sets, understanding the natural or the information retrieval systems, then we can really get the most out of a particular campaign. And this is just one out of the several multi-thousand examples that we have in place. So we can shape the future together, because I think it's just the revolution that we have started like 7 or 8 years back when I first met Dej, or I think I have Mukund here. So back then, so back then, like we were like 6 years back. I still remember I was having a chat with like a lot of people on this like over the audience here, and back then AI was one of the mainstream. So people were talking a lot of buzz around artificial intelligence, AI, this and that. But I think it's we have come to a stage where we need to think beyond AI, where we can deploy a lot of technical parameters, understand more into the large language model segment, understand more into the information retrieval, the deep neural network segments, and we can collectively go one leap forward and make a giant stride towards a better future. And I think this is all about my keynote session. So I'll be here today around. So if anyone have any queries, then we can maybe meet outside of the thing. So yeah.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Banik, to allow us to present to you a small token of appreciation. Give us a second. And of course, you can always have an up-close and personal conversation with Dr. Banik and team outside at the booth. Thank you. Please take center stage, photographers. Natalia, thank you so much for doing the honors. Big smiles for the camera. Thank you. There's one more.